Welcome to BPTV. I'm your host, Andy Amrine, and this is one of our Around Town series. Today, we are at Nemacolin Country Club out in Bellsville. We are here because of the Bethel Park Fantastic Four Charities golf outing. This is our 5th annual golf outing, and we have a lot of vendor support, a lot of community support, and today's activity benefits the Bethel Park Community Foundation, Bethel Park Education Foundation, Bethel Park Public Library, and Bethel Park Historical Society. So I hope you enjoy the show. We're going to show you around the golf course and introduce you to a lot of our golfers. All right, Josh, thank you for allowing us to be here at Nemacolin Country Club. You're the pro here and have been for years, and you've worked here for even prior to that. But Nemacolin Country Club's 101 years old?
102.
102. And absolutely gorgeous country club. You know, we appreciate you allowing us to be here. I appreciate you letting the Bethel Park High School boys and girls teams, this is their home course advantage. But what can you tell us about events like this? How does it benefit you? I know it benefits us, but is this more of a chore, or do you like having this big of a group out?
To be honest with you, it's our privilege to have these kind of groups, these charity outings. They're phenomenal for us, but it's also the exposure that we can show our private club to all of these new potential members, but also the people in and around our area that don't have the privilege to come here very often, get to see what our course is all about. The A.W. Tillinghast design back in 1920, whenever we first opened, was redesigned by Tillinghast, and to see how much our course really shows itself off to these members and their guests whenever they bring them out, that speaks for itself. So it's really my privilege to be the professional here, but also the course itself is what really does all the work for me.
Now, we have a large group of members here. I mean, so the course is well played, but the course is absolutely gorgeous on it. So my hat's off to you and Jared, the grounds crew here. You guys really do pamper this golf course.
I do have to give a special shout out to Jared Bartok, our green superintendent. He's been here for just as long as I have, but also I think an additional year, and he is phenomenal. Easy to work with, but also the man on keeping this course in the tip-top shape that it is.
You make everyone feel so welcome to be here, whether it's the 130-some golfers we have here today or even join the week. It's a real joy. It's a hidden gem of I guess I'll say South Hills of Pittsburgh, if you want to word it that way, but Nemacolin Country Club sure is a place. If you want to golf, it's a place to be.
And I appreciate hearing that, Mr. Amrine. It's my privilege to be here, but also to show off this wonderful facility as well as the golf course.
Well, thank you for letting the Bethel Park Fantastic Four Charities continue to be use this as their fundraiser, and we'll be back next September.
I was going to say we'll look forward to seeing you guys next year.
Today benefit the Bethel Park Education Foundation, the Bethel Park Community Foundation, the amazing Bethel Park Public Library, and the Bethel Park Historical Society. Without your assistance and contributions, today would not be possible. I want a special thank you to our gold sponsors, Peak Energy, PNC Bank, AMCOM, Draw Collective, EV True Value and True Value Rental, Animal General, and the Wilson Group. You guys are amazing and make it possible today. So please enjoy yourself, have fun. Dinner is at 5 o'clock. If you're playing too slow, I don't care. I'm starting anyhow. So be in by 5. Let me give you Josh, our professional, and he'll go over the rules of the day. And his son will be out shortly. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Amrine. And thank you to each and every one of you for being here today. It does look like our forecast is going to be clear for the remainder of the day. A few spotty showers, so if that rain does come, we're going to play through it. In the instance that we have lightning and thunder, you will hear an extended siren. If you hear that siren, you'll be able to hear it all the way across the field here. And it's an extended siren. That means please put your clubs away, come on in. That would only be in the case of lightning and thunder. Today, your event's format is going to be a golf scramble. That means you're going to play from the best shot out of the 4 of you on every shot. The ladies will be playing the red tee markers. The men will be playing the white tee markers. For our seniors age 65 and over, you'll be using our gold tee markers. We have skill prizes out there. Each and every one of you have a rule sheet in your cart. If it didn't blow away, if it didn't get soaked during that morning rain shower that we've got, please refer back to it. You'll have closest to the pins on all 4 of the par 3s that include 4, 11, 14, and 16. You also have hole-in-one sponsored prizes by Law Office of Samuel A. Moore. Those will include $10,000 cash for the first hole-in-one winner on hole number 11, a $500 gift certificate, Visa gift card on hole number 4, as well as hole number 14, Omaha Steaks for a year, and hole number 16 will be a set of Callaway irons. You'll also have closest to the pins on those holes, so if you don't make that hole-in-one, please mark your sign that is going to be on that green for you. We'll have longest putt on hole number 18, that is to my right. We'll also have longest drive on hole number 6 for all players. For hole number 3, that is our flattest hole out here, that'll be closest to the line for the ladies only. That'll be marked on your rule sheet as well as those skill prizes out there. For the rolls of the carts today, you can take them anywhere. Keep in mind that we want you off those greens and tees as much as possible, a minimum of 30 yards away from those greens, please. On hole number 15, I do have a little cart situation and where we're going to go really, really slow, where it tells you to slow down. You're going to be driving across metal plates across our little ravine on hole number 15. So please be very, very careful whenever you're going down that hill. It'll even caution tell you that on the sign going down the hill. So please be very, very careful. We'll look forward to seeing everyone in here by 5 o'clock. Let's send everybody out to their starting holes. And for those that do not know where they're going, take your carts forward, let everybody go around you, meet us at the putting green. We will guide you to your starting hole if you do not know where it is. But please head on out now, wait for that siren to get started.
Lawrence, welcome to the 5th annual Bethel Park Fantastic Four golf outing. So it's a thrill to have you here, and I know you and Dr. Walsh are driving all the beverages around to meet our amazing golfers and sponsors. But as our municipal manager, what's the importance of foundations like these 4 groups here that benefit from this golf outing? How important are they to our community?
Well, first, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm honored to be here. Dr. Walsh and I will get busy delivering the much-needed refreshments. I think the foundations that support our communities are linchpin. They're what keep our community, the very fabric of it, tied together. And so it's just an incredible honor to be a part of this foundation, this fundraiser. And so we are super excited for this.
And I know the community itself directly benefits from the Community Foundation, the Education Foundation, our ever amazing Bethel Park Public Library, the center of our community, and our Historical Society on it. These are 4 really critical aspects of our community, and we like raising money and giving it back to them. So thank you for being part of it, and make sure you don't let anyone go thirsty today.
Absolutely.
Bill, 5th. This is our 5th golf outing now.
Unbelievable.
Which is it's great. And another nice day. It rained a little this morning, but it sped the greens up. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that. But tell me, as a member of the Bethel Park Historical Society, but also you're a member of the Bethel Park Community Foundation.
Correct.
Tell me what it feels to you to be a member on both boards, but the importance of events like this.
It's just absolutely amazing. And I know when we talked about doing this 5 years ago,
5 years.
We were all, kind of tapping from the same money pool.
Right.
And so we thought we'd get the 4 of the biggest charities together and do one big event.
Right.
And what an amazing event this has turned out to be.
It's turned into, like we said, the 5th annual, and we're going to keep doing it year after year. But each year it actually is
been growing
Right.
every single year. And
in popularity,
they-
financially. I have to be
Every
honest
aspect.
with you, Andy. We've already spent the money at the Historical Society from our
Uh-oh,
proceeds.
uh-oh.
We-
haven't written the checks yet.
Oh, I know, but we're continuing our renovations there,
Yes,
and
absolutely.
it's just that building is just turned into a gem and a cultural center for the community.
Oh, it is.
And and the foundation. I mean, I'm so proud to be a member of both organizations because it truly, they both give back to the community.
Absolutely.
And you look for ways in which to raise money, something a little bit different. So this speaks to, how many sort of friendships or contacts have we solidified? I know you and I were just talking
Sure.
to some new people this morning that we were trying to build their contacts. And last year when I spent the day with Dr. Walsh from the
School district,
superintendent,
It's one of his first days.
that ended up being, they did an offsite this summer at the school for the principals, and we also had the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade gifted class come to the school in a yellow school bus to help out with
Very
Point Park
nice.
University on a lesson plan. So, it's stuff like that that really just brings the community together.
Right.
And I
Well,
think
and just having the municipality, having the school district,
Yeah.
the historical society,
The library.
the library, and so forth, they're intertwined. I mean, they all work off of each other, with each other, and having these four amazing foundations set up to support
Right.
each other and the community and the education of it. I think it just one of the reasons that Bethel Park is the amazing place
it is.
And,
And,
I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
it's this just doesn't happen.
No.
And thanks
No,
to
it
you and,
doesn't.
and your team, I mean, it takes a lot of work. And I know literally at the end of the day, you'll be booking for next year.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
it takes a year to coordinate gift baskets and sponsors and line people up. So, job well done. So
No,
thank you,
very
thank you,
much.
thank you.
But Thank you for your help and support for the 5 years for all the different groups and organizations, and your friendship is means a lot.
Yeah, well, we go back a long way.
That's it.
Hey,
Class of
Andy.
78. That's
Yeah, amen.
1978,
Yeah,
by the way.
exactly, please. So, I don't know if you mentioned before, but we have a couple of great things coming up. Community Day is this Saturday.
Saturday, absolutely.
Looking forward to that. And also Bethel's Bounty.
Yep.
Is
November 6th.
November 6th.
November 1st,
Yep.
first Sunday in November.
Which is always a wonderful
Yeah,
way
it's the
for
biggest
people.
event for the community foundation
Yep,
itself.
and for people to come out and meet and sample local restaurants.
Yep, absolutely.
So
It's always
it's-
something to do in Bethel Park.
It is, and people just have to take advantage of it.
Yep.
So, all right, well, let's get out there and see who's going to win today. We have the putting,
Putting contest.
So so far with 68 inches is the goal to beat. So
Yeah,
we'll see
that's
who.
easy.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right, sounds good. All right, Andy,
Thank
thanks
you.
again so
Yep.
much. Take care.
Dr. Walsh, 5th annual Fantastic Four Charities Golf Outing. So I know this isn't your first. I think it may be your second.
This is my second.
But thank you for being back here again with us.
Well, thanks for having us, and thanks for all you do to make a day like this possible and all the things that it brings to the foundations, the Fantastic Four charities. I know the school district benefits handsomely from the Educational Foundation, which you're ahead of. And I'm just thinking, for instance, we have grants that have been awarded in my tenure in Bethel that really stimulate innovation, that teachers are willing to try things
Right?
that maybe wouldn't normally want to try or wouldn't get through a typical budget cycle, where the grant gives them the opportunity to be innovative, to try some things out, to maybe even break some new territory, some new ground and learning for kids and programs. So
Well, it's why we do everything that we do, but the charities involved here today, from the Bethel Park Historical Society to the Bethel Park Public Library to the Education Foundation and the Community Foundation, they're four very big and active organizations in Bethel Park itself. And, foundations and organizations like this, they're critical to the life of Bethel Park itself, not just the school district, but all the way around the community.
100% agree. Yeah,
So-
and I can speak just from the educational perspective and say it's critical because it gives our teachers a chance to break new ground and be innovative that wouldn't normally happen without you.
Yeah, but you're been recipients from the Community Foundation, Education Foundation, and your partnerships now with the Bethel Park Public Library. It just really shows that Bethel Park is such a the groups, but the community, the residents, they're really tied together, and it's important to everyone to continue to be part of each other's well-being.
For sure. I mean, all four of those charities bring together four different parts of our community that are so important to our overall success. And you can tell when you get a crowd like today's crowd at the tournament or any of the other events that happen throughout the year that everybody's in this together to make Bethel Park the best possible place.
Well, we have 135, I think is the number, golfers here today, which is a big number, and we have some just tremendous group or businesses that are our core sponsors today. I mean, out on the course here from our gold sponsors, the Williams Group, Animal General, EV Hardware, Amcom, PNC Bank, Peak Energy, and Draw Collective. Some of these directly work with the school district itself, so it shows us and the community how important these businesses are to the school district, but how important they want to be part of our community.
Exactly, that's exactly right. You mentioned Draw Collective. They're our newest architectural firm that's helping us with the design, and they want to be as much a part of Bethel Park as we are.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see they're here today.
Well, before I miss the opportunity, Blue Ribbon, amazing. I don't know if has Bethel Park ever had the national award before?
Not to my knowledge.
But your second year tenure, is their third year now?
This is my second.
Second year,
Yeah.
so second year tender, and Bethel Park gets a national blue ribbon.
I'm gonna say this is all about the high school
Right.
team. It's all about the faculty, the staff, the students, the administration, of course, all of that have a lot of locked arms together to make this the best school experience they can, and we're just completely pleased and proud to say that people have noticed.
Well, it's quite an honor, and I'm thrilled to death for the high school, for your head principal Joe Villani, and the rest of the staff there. It is quite a big feather in the cap, and
It is.
you got an amazing team.
That's exactly right. I agree.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand.
All right, Joe Villani, high school principal. Thank you for coming out to our 5th annual Fantastic Four Charities golf outing. Tell me what it means to you, the foundations, being part of the community, the school district. I know the high school, you're a recipient of some of the grants and so forth, but how important is all this to you?
Absolutely. You know, the Fantastic Four, especially with the Community and Education Foundation, have been so great to Bethel Park High School in particular, and our teachers. You know, every year with budget constraints and different things, obstacles, COVID, everything else, our teachers can rely on the Educational Foundation to support students moving forward. Just in my time being here in the past 5 years, knowing numerous teachers and students, including myself, have all been on the receiving side of the Educational Foundation. It just helps us bring a well-rounded and even more experiences to our students at Bethel Park.
Yeah. Well, I mean, being part of a golf outing, it's a fun day. It's a relaxing day, but we're raising a lot of money for the community, and the foundations have to be an important aspect to all of the community, from the Public Library, Education Foundation, Community Foundation, Historical Society. It makes Bethel Park part of what it is.
And absolutely, Bethel Park is such a part of our educational system as well. You know, Bill with the Historical Society, Christine at the library, everyone is so helpful. What makes Bethel Park so special and allows us to be so successful at the high school is that relationship with the community. And I can't tell you how much it means to have people that are just willing to support, dedicate their time, their resources, and even donate financial resources to Bethel Park High School. It really makes us so special as a Bethel Park community, and really enables us to be better than our surrounding area schools. So it is such a special connection, and being here at the golf outing with all these individuals that play such a vital role in it is just an especially grateful time to say thank you and continue our partnership.
Yeah. A lot of businesses, a lot of financial support, a lot of golfers. It makes Bethel what it is. But what's a blue ribbon something?
Yeah.
You know, tell me about your school, the Bethel Park High School. Tell us about your blue ribbon award, because this is all you.
No, absolutely. I can't tell you how proud I am of Bethel Park High School, our staff, our faculty, our students. Last January we were nominated for a National Blue Ribbon. The Department Secretary of Education this past Friday made an announcement. We were in the 39th cohort of National Blue Ribbon schools for the 2022 school year. Being a National Blue Ribbon school really validates the work and commitment everyone is putting into Bethel Park High School, and it's showing that it's paying off, and our students and their standardized scores and the different areas and supports and rigor that we've improved have qualified us for and now gotten us this distinction, and it's special. We were one of 2 high schools this year in Pennsylvania to receive it. Overall, we're the 36th and 37th school in Pennsylvania to receive it, and that's in a group of 157 schools, and that's all since 1982. So Bethel Park already was in a unique class. Now it's in even more of an exclusive class with this National Blue Ribbon school that will be with us for years to come.
Now it shows you, the administration, and teachers itself. Very important part of Bethel Park. So thank you for being here today.
No, thank you so much for having us. Can't wait. Look forward to a great day and continued success for Bethel Park High School and Bethel Park as a township.
Rolling,
Nice.
rolling.
Christine,
Andy?
can you believe number 5?
Nope, can't believe
This is it. This is it. You ready for number 6?
Can it
Happy
not,
birthday to you.
Can it not be on my birthday?
Happy
next time?
birthday to you.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christine. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, that was very sweet.
I know it was. What other place would you rather spend your birthday?
Nowhere else than the McClellan Country Club
Wow.
for the golf outing.
5th annual Bethel Park Fantastic Four golf outing.
Indeed.
Now, as director of the library, what does this outing mean to you?
It means extra programs for kids and for adults. Helps us buy supplies. And it's also during the month of September, which is Love Your Library Month.
Big month.
Big month.
Big
So
month for it.
any donation made to the library during the month of September is matched from a match pool from the Jack Buncher Foundation. So
Which is huge.
It is huge.
Absolutely. And
Very
as
exciting.
everyone knows, the Bethel Park Public Library is the center of the community.
we absolutely
Without
are.
the library, the community is really down in the doldrums.
Floundering.
It's floundering. That's a good word for it. But having this outing, combining the big 4 with the Historical Society, the Library, Community Foundation, and Education Foundation, the money we raise here goes directly back to those organizations,
Indeed.
which go directly back to the community
To
itself. So
services,
it's
right.
absolutely essential for what we do, and this has become a very good event for the community. And this year, our sponsors just keep growing and
well,
growing
that's
and
all,
growing.
That's
so,
all on Andy.
Well,
Andy's good at getting us sponsors.
yeah,
so
we
thank you.
love our sponsors. We love our business partners with it. Without those vendors,
Mm-hmm.
those sponsors, we couldn't do what we do. But also, 32 foursomes, that's a lot of golfers.
That's
it keeps
a
growing
lot of
every year
golfers.
on it. So, but I've been out checking out the course. The sun is shining. We're having a nice day, a little bit windy, but the course is playing well, and the golfers are all having a ball. So they had brunch before, dinner afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be looking next year into September. We'll announce the date for when our 6th annual golf outing will be. But I want to let everybody know that this event wouldn't happen without your help and assistance. I
Wow.
could not even begin to do this event
I'm the
without you.
spreadsheet girl. I'm the paper
So,
girl. I keep track of
well,
everything.
You do the part that I hate.
And you do the part that I hate.
Well,
So
there
we
you
make a
go.
good
So
team.
we make a good team. So, but I couldn't do this outing without your
Thank
help and
you.
support. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything
Likewise.
you do. Okay, and a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Bethel Park. You've got the municipal authority of the sewage treatment plant with Wade Trim here. Thanks for a wonderful day.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Great time. I love it.
Oh, that looks good.
Don't be too big again, Ben. What are you hitting at?
Almost took out the drone.
Okay, good
Nice
shot.
on the green. Very nice.
Tim Mowry, thank you for being here at our 5th annual Fantastic Four Charities golf outing, and not only council president, but you're also president of the Bethel Park Historical Society. So I'm sure in your mind you know the importance of foundations and fundraising events like this for the community as a whole of Bethel Park.
No, the foundation's been a great partner to the community as well as to the Bethel Park Historical Society. Many projects we work on, the biggest challenge you have is getting funding, and the foundation has always been there to help and assist. And today's just another great opportunity to showcase the community and the different organizations. The Fantastic Four Charities are going to benefit from today's event.
From the Bethel Park Community Foundation, the Bethel Park Education Foundation, the ever important Bethel Park Public Library, and then the Historical Society. You got 4 very dynamic groups of Bethel Park here. So putting them all together, collecting the funds, splitting the funds equally between the four of them, this is a core part of Bethel Park. And I think it shows a lot of how the residents of Bethel Park really work together.
No, I agree with you, Andy. And this is I've been to all 5 events, and just the people that are here today, number of people in the community, and people just want to come out and support not only the Bethel Park Community Foundation, but the other 3 charities. It's just a vital part of our community. It helps fund many projects in the community.
You know, and our sponsors, our gold, our silver sponsors, I'll go down the list with them, but we couldn't do it without our business sponsors. The businesses that work with the municipality, with the school district, or just within the community itself. They're a vital, vital part of making Bethel Park who they are.
No, very true, because we go to the local businesses first, and, you know, anytime we're in need, and they're always willing to step in and help us, so we appreciate that. And we really do appreciate all the foundation does, not just for the Historical Society, but for the community at large.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Bethel Park Fantastic Four Charities. This is our 5th year doing this. How about introducing yourselves to Bethel Park?
My name is Michael Schreck from Bethel Park all my life, and I love True Value Hardware.
Ooh, I like that answer.
My name is Father Kim Schreck, class of 1997, Bethel Park High School. We love these causes. We love these charities. We're so blessed to be here today.
My name is Bob Pomicella. This is my 2nd trip out here. Awesome course, awesome event, fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Kim Schreck Sr., friend of Andy's, and that was enough.
Wow, I love it. Guys, thank you very much for being part of today's event.
Thank you
Wouldn't
for
be
having us.
possible without your support. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, another aspect to the Bethel Park Fantastic Four golf outing charities is we have our friends from South Park Theater. So, ladies, introduce yourself again to Bethel Park. I know everyone already knows who you are, but tell us a little bit about the theater and why the theater's here today enjoying the golf outing.
Thanks so much for having us, Andy. My name's Lorraine Maziansky. I'm the Executive Director of South Park Theater.
Hi, I'm Emily Lawrence Reagan, and I'm the Director of Children's Theater, Education, and Outreach at South Park Theater.
Okay, and being with the outing here, it's just giving you a chance to have some exposure to all our corporate sponsors and our friends and family and so forth. And I know South Park Theater is a very important part to our community, and that's why I thought it would be nice to have you guys here. How about you?
Well, thanks. We love Bethel Park. Obviously, they're a huge part of who makes up our South Park Theater community theater. And it's wonderful here, being here today to meet all of these wonderful golfers and the wonderful corporations that have helped make today possible. We are looking forward to introducing these golfers and these organizations to our organization, and also try to see if there's any way we can form some partnerships for how we can help each other and enrich the Bethel Park community.
Well, I know our sponsors here, our business partners, our vendors, they're critical to the success of this outing, but also they're critical to the success of the foundations itself. And I know long term that's what we have to help South Park Theater with, to bring them into the fold of all the corporate sponsors like we have here.
That would be wonderful. It sounds wonderful.
All right, we're here with Hess Physical Therapy. So how about introducing yourself, guys?
Hi, I'm Jessica Homer.
Hi, I'm George Hess.
Okay, and being part of our Bethel Park Fantastic Four Charities golf outing. I know this is the first year you guys have been part of it, and we love having you guys here to sponsor the businesses. Without our sponsors, we have nothing. And you guys are the reason we do this and are able to collect money to give back to the community itself. But what got you interested in our golf outing?
Well, I just wanted to say that we are very excited to be a part of this. This is our first year, even though you guys done it for 5, but we are new to the Bethel Park area. We just opened our location there of October of last year.
Where is the location?
It's right across from Macy's. It's Fort Couch Road.
Nice. Busy road.
Yeah, so we're very excited, and some of our patients, referred us to you for a contact, and you've been fantastic because we really pride ourselves in staying involved with the community. We're really community oriented, and we're always trying to give back. So when I saw this as an opportunity, our therapist, Dr. Matt, loves golfing. I said, what a better way to get involved and stay connected, and to give back for a good cause. So
well, we can't be thankful enough to be part of our charities. And as you know, this money gets split up between 4 different foundations: the Bethel Park Education Foundation, the Community Foundation, our ever amazing Bethel Park Public Library, and the Bethel Park Historical Society. And all of those organizations need the help and support of the businesses of Bethel Park. So we can't thank you enough for being part of it. And I understand you have a beverage cart revving up, and you're going to drive around, and you get to meet all 132 golfers and keep them hydrated. And if they have any aches and pains, you're going to fix it for them.
Absolutely. That is right. 100%. We're ready.
Well, thank you for being part of the event, and I hope you enjoy the day.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you.
All right, guys.
Hi.
Just wanted to say hello. Glad to be here.
You having fun today?
We're having a great time.
Day.
Okay. Any hole-in-ones?
We're close.
Getting ready to right now.
Okay.
This is our hole.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Jared, notice the logos. Nemacolin Country Club. This is your home away from home. The reason that Nemacolin is the gorgeous golf course that it is because of you. My hat's off, but I don't have one on today, so I can't take my hat off to you. But what an absolutely splendid, gorgeous golf course. So I don't know how you do it. You have a magic wand? You just wave your wand over things?
No, Andy, just years of experience. This is my 4th year here at Nemacolin. I am blessed to be here. It's an experience. I love it. When you hear Nemacolin, you think of the fast greens, and they're fast right now. Where they're rolling a 13.5 today, so they're rolling real good.
That's why I don't see too many balls going in the cups, right?
Yeah. So I'm very blessed to be here, and I just thank all the members and all the staff here for getting me in here, and I really appreciate it.
You got a great staff of your own here doing this, and walk me through what's a normal day for you. What time do you get here? Midnight?
Oh, I mean, it can vary. It can be 4:30 in the morning some days. Most of the time it's 5:30. There can be some long days out here in the summertime. We could be watering all day. It's just, it varies every day, but it's quite some time. I got a great staff. I got 6-7 guys on staff right now. There's probably 120 years experience.
Nice.
It's hard to find that, and I'm very blessed to have those guys.
So it's a lot more than just cutting grass. I mean, yeah, you got to cut the grass, but you're cutting grass every day on it.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a lot more that goes into maintaining a course like Nemacolin than just cutting grass. I mean, you have fungicide you got to deal with. You got insects you got to deal with. You change the cup placements almost every single day. I don't know if I'd want that job because nobody's ever happy where you put the club placements, but is that you deciding, or you and Josh the pro decide, or even just talk about where you put the cups every day?
Well, I mean, throughout the year, we have 3 guys that change cups, so we're moving around in fair spots. Sometimes, days like today when the wind's gone, it's a little dry out. It doesn't matter where you put the cup.
Right.
It's tough out there. For big events, Josh and I, we team up and make sure the pins are in fair spots. But bigger events, most of the time, it's on our golf pro, Josh.
Well, to make the greens faster, you're rolling the greens. Is that what you're doing? You're compressing the greens.
It's a science, Andy. I mean, there's growth regulators we're putting down to stop the growth. We're double cutting greens, top dressing greens, rolling greens. So, for a big event, I'm prepping on Monday for a Saturday event to get these greens rolling real nice.
Well, we can't thank you enough for allowing the Bethel Park Fantastic Four Charities to spend a day here. Hopefully they don't chew up the course too bad for you. There's a lot of avid golfers, but there's a lot of people that only golf once or twice a year when they come to these events, and they do it to support our community. And Bethel Park is lucky to have the partnership with you and Josh and Kim and Jeremy and the rest of the staff here at Nemacolin. This is a beautiful, beautiful place, and it's only a half hour away from Bethel Park, so it's a very simple drive for me to get here. But thank you again for having a gorgeous course.
Oh, no problem,
That's all
Andy.
you.
Thank you.
All right. Hope you've enjoyed your visit here to Nemacolin Country Club. And once again, for the Bethel Park Fantastic Four Charities, I want to thank our sponsors. Without our sponsors, this event couldn't happen. And our top sponsors, our gold sponsors, are Evie, True Value Hardware and True Value Rental, Draw Collective, Peak Energy, Animal General, PNC Bank, Amcong, a Xerox Corporation, and then also the Wilson Group. Then our silver sponsors are Brentwood Bank, All Pro Plumbing, Big Fish Contracting, Michael Brothers Companies, Lutheran Financial Group, Highmark, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Gateway Engineering, Hollick, State Farm Insurance Agency, and our bronze sponsors are Hess Physical Therapy, Cure Pack, a division of Berlin Packing, and Santel Landscaping, and our hole-in-one sponsors, Samuel A. Moore PC. So thank you very much for all our sponsors. Thank you for what they do for our community. Thank you for watching BPTV. I'm your host, Andy Amrine. I'll see you around town soon.